Hello everyone and welcome to my video. So before we get started with the makeup, I just really wanted some iced coffee. So I just thought that I would bring you guys with me. So now that I've got my coffee ready and everything, let's just jump right into the video. Let's go ahead and get started. So for this video, I thought that I would do my ultimate go-to fall makeup because fall season is here and Halloween season is here, so I have a lot of cool stuff in store for you. I mean, this year has just flown by. I can't believe that we're at the end of September already. But anyways, I really wanted to make like a fall series kind of where I do different fall makeup looks. So for this one, my first makeup video for fall is going to be my go-to fall look. And I always get compliments on this every time I wear it, so I thought that I would just film it for you guys. ASMR. I'm almost done with my coffee already, and I just made it. Okay, so I've already prepped and primed my face, and my skincare lately has honestly just been my ordinary hyaluronic acid plus B5 and the natural moisturizing factors with hyaluronic acid. My skin has been loving this lately. Let's see what else. Oh, and I've also primed my face already using the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. And it's the first time I'm trying this out actually, so if you want me to do a review and a wear test on this, please let me know. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do my face makeup pretty quick, just my foundation, concealer, and powder, and I'll come right back. Okay, so now my base is kind of done. For the foundation, I used the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. and I am in the shade number 6. For my concealer, I used the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, and I used the shade Oatmeal. But I have been trying this concealer out for quite some time now, and I'm still not sure what I think about it. I mean, it does have a great coverage. It's quite a full coverage, and the formula is super thick. The only thing that I don't really like about this concealer is that it's very fast drying, so you have to work it in super quick. And I also think that it looks quite dry on my skin, and I really think that it emphasizes the lines that I have underneath my eyes and is quite dry looking. So I'm not really sure what I think about this concealer. It's not my favorite and it's not a must-have. I don't think that I would purchase this again. For my face powder, I use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder, and I am in the shade Light Medium. So now that I have my foundation, concealer, and powder applied, I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight in with my bronzer. And today I'm using the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this on to my cheekbones right here. I'm not really trying to be super precise with this. I'm just trying to warm up my face. And I'm moving up to my temples and on the top of my forehead. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Oh, excuse you. Honestly, I have been putting off making these kind of talk through videos because I've actually been kind of nervous to do these type of videos because I don't know, I think it's pretty weird for me to sit here and just talking to a camera. It doesn't really come that natural to me. They kind of make me a little bit nervous. But my friends said that they really enjoyed me doing these kind of talk through videos, so I guess I just have to warm up to it a little bit. I always tell them like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to talk about. Like what do you talk about talking in front of a camera all by yourself? And they're like, just, oh, you know, no, just be yourself, you know? But I mean, who am I? Who is myself? I don't know. And that's the bronzer. For the next product, I'm just gonna go ahead and contour a little bit with this OG product, Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and it's just the original one. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a more precise, pointier brush, and this one is from Real Techniques, and it's the Multitask Cheek Brush. And I'm just really trying to focus on this area right here near the top of my ears and just blending it out further, following the natural shape of my cheekbone. Then doing the same thing to the other side. Just like so. Now, just to sharpen up the contour a little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender and just apply a little bit of the Anastasia setting powder in translucent, and I'm just gonna go ahead and sharpen the edges just a tiny bit. I don't want to put like a ton of product there because I don't want it to be like a straight line. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that off straight after because I don't want it to be sitting there too long. The blush that I'm going to be using today is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. I'm going to be using the shade Dolly. It's such a beautiful kind of warm mauve-y shade. These blushes blend like a dream, and they are super pigmented and they literally last all day. So I'm kind of blending this blush all the way almost up to my temples, kind of just focusing them on like the sides of my face rather than on the apples of my cheeks. So anyways, I'm realizing that I'm not really talking that much because again, I don't really know what to talk about. I hope you guys have had a great summer considering everything that has been going on. I haven't really been posting a lot lately. I just haven't been feeling motivated to film or anything. I haven't felt very creative. COVID has really gotten to me, and it's very hard kind of having this set routine while in COVID. So I've kind of just been tired all the time. I just haven't really been motivated all summer. I've been super busy with work and school, honestly. I've just started school also, by the way, and I'm working on my bachelor thesis, and it's honestly so much work and I've been so distracted, so I haven't really been motivated or creative enough to film anything. Now that fall is here and Halloween is coming soon, hopefully I'll be much better, and I already kind of feel motivated to film more. I have a lot of ideas that I have been working on and that I want to show you. If you want to stay tuned for all of my fall makeup looks and my Halloween looks, then please stay tuned. If you want to, you can subscribe to my channel so you know when I'll upload. And I just want to put a little bit on my nose as well. I really like that blushed nose look for some reason. It gives me like this cozy winter cold weather vibe. Now that I have my blush on, I'm going to apply my highlighter. I'm going to be using another oldie but goodie product, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish highlighter in Soft and Gentle. Yes, this is super old. You can still see it's in the old packaging and everything. Please don't judge me. I just cannot get rid of it. I love this so much. And I've also been told that the formula is slightly different, but I mean, it's still working and I haven't got any skin rash yet, so I guess it's fine. Go ahead and place this right here on the tops of my cheekbones, kind of going into this C shape right here and above my brow, and a little bit on the top of my forehead where the light will hit, and just blending it out, looking like a glazed donut. I'm just applying a little bit on my nose as well and on my cupid's bow. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, now that I have my eyebrows on, let's just go ahead and do the eyeshadow. I am just gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit. To highlight my brow bone a little bit, I'm going to take the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to take the lightest shade right here called Tempura. And I'm just gonna apply this right on top of the brow bone, just like so. For the rest of the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And I'm mostly going to focus on these 3 warm colors right here. This one I believe is called Hunts, and this color right here I believe is called Roxanne, and this deeper brownish red shade is called Jax. First, I'm going to be focusing on this orangey brown reddish shade right here, and it's the one called Hunts. And I am going to be applying this lightly on my crease just to warm it up a little bit. And I'm focusing on the outer part right here, and I'm going to drag it out towards the end of my brow, and I'm taking this all the way in as well. I'm really trying to blend it out so it looks super soft upwards towards the brow bone, and I don't want any harsh edges, so I'm just kind of blending back and forth. And now that I have my warm pumpkin spice shade placed down, I'm going to go in with this deeper warm brown shade, which is called Roxanne. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take this on a flatter eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my eyelids. And I'm just kind of pressing it down onto my lids rather than rubbing it all over the place. And by doing so, I'm getting most of the pigment placed down. So I'm taking this all the way from my outer corner to the inner corner. And as I've placed down the eyeshadow as I want, I'm just gonna go ahead and shape it a little bit on the outer corner over here and start blending around the edges. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and reapply more of that color onto my lids and just repeat the process. Just like so, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the fluffier brush again and just blend everything together. So now that the eyeshadows are all blended together, I am going in with the darker reddish brown shade, which is called Jax. And I am just gonna go ahead and apply this to the outer corner only, just to give it a little bit of dimension. And then once again, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything. Just to highlight the inner corners a little bit, I'm going to be using the same shade that we used for our brow bone. So I'm just taking a little bit of that and just placing it right on the inner corners. And then the eyeshadow is done. It's honestly just a super simple eye look, and it doesn't really take a lot of time to do. So now we're just gonna go ahead and apply a winged liner, and I'm using the NYX Professional Epic Ink Liner in the shade Brown. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lash line. And as you can see, I'm just making a very thin line on my lash line before winging my liner out, like so, and then dragging it in again, making it a little bit thicker on the outer part and filling it in. Just like so. Now, as I said about that concealer, now you can kind of see that the concealer has kind of flaked off a little bit. So I don't really know what I feel about that concealer. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some mascara and some falsies. The mascara I'm going to use is my usual Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. For the false eyelashes, I am going to be using the Ardell Wispies. These are my absolute favorite lashes to use. The band is very thin, so it's very flexible and very easy to apply. Before gluing the eyelashes on, you should always measure them just to make sure that they fit with your eyes. And this one honestly looks like it'll fit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my lash glue and just wait it to dry for about 30 seconds so it can get a little bit tacky. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply them straight to my lash line. Just like so. Just to hide the lash band even more, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the lash line with the brown liner that we used. And the eyes are done. It's getting pretty dark right now. The sun is going down so fast. Now the only thing that we are missing is the lips. I am going to line my lips with the MAC lip liner in Chicory. Just like so. I can zoom you in just a tiny bit, like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in a little bit with my finger. And for the lipstick, I am going to be using the MAC Matte lipstick in the shade Chili. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that directly to my lips. And I'm just kind of dabbing it a little bit. I don't want it to be too pigmented, like so. And once again, just blending it in with my finger. And there we go. And now we're done. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my ultimate go-to fall look. If you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.